You're listening to Midday with Maria Chaleos. Time to alpaca your bags. In just a few months, you'll be able to fly directly from Utah to South America. Delta Airlines announcing today that beginning in December, Utahns will be able to fly nonstop to Lima, Peru. Bubnovich is the Director of International Network Planning at Delta. He joined me to talk about the new flights and their importance.
We're very excited to introduce new nonstop service between Salt Lake City and Lima, starting in December 4th of this year. South America is a major market for Salt Lake City. It's very important to the church as well as people in the local community. And thanks to our partnership with LATAM, who has a very significant connecting hub in Lima, we're going to be able to open up not just the nonstop Salt Lake Lima route, but connectivity to destinations across South America, like Buenos Aires, Santiago, Sao Paulo, that are very important for Salt Lake City travelers.
Describe how this is different and how it makes it more convenient for travelers who want to go to South America. What have they had to do in the past?
Well, first of all, Lima is the largest market for the Salt Lake City community to South America. And nonstop service is a huge unlock in terms of convenience. But previously, to connect to those destinations, what you'd be doing is you'd be going over Atlanta or Los Angeles, and the connecting time from Salt Lake City to Lima on to other destinations in South America is often 5 to 10% faster. And on an itinerary that can be 10 or 11 hours long, that's a pretty material improvement. We are also excited to be able to offer connections through the brand new Lima Airport. So it's a fantastic facility. It was just opened last month. And so I think our Utah connecting passengers are going to really enjoy the new experience in Lima.
Ben, what has happened as of late that has allowed you to add another nonstop destination like this? Because not too long ago, you added the destination to South Korea.
Yeah, Seoul Incheon, that opened basically a month ago. So a couple things. First, the market growth that we've seen, the economic growth, the population growth in Salt Lake City is really one of the most important drivers there. The community has been growing. There's a significant corporate base there, and people have always enjoyed their leisure time in Salt Lake. So as the city grows and develops, it's been able to enable more nonstop connectivity to points around the world. But the other key point here is both Seoul and Lima are joint venture partner hubs for Delta. Seoul is the joint venture partner hub of Korean Airlines, Lima of LATAM. And so what we're able to do is we're able to connect Salt Lake City, not just to Seoul or Lima, but to destinations across Asia and South America. And so that gives folks in the Salt Lake City community more connecting options and faster connecting itineraries to the places around the world they want to go.
Some of these destinations take up many hours to get to. What are you finding are travelers more excited about a nonstop than maybe having a pit stop in the middle of their trip?
Yeah, we, of course, see lots of demand for nonstop service. One of the ways that Delta is really improving the long-haul experience is by the investments that we're making in our airports and then our aircraft, right? So the aircraft that will operate the new Salt Lake City to Lima flight is our 4-cabin Boeing 767-300 wide-body aircraft. And so that offers our 4 product experiences, including Delta One, the best premium product in the sky, Delta Comfort Plus, Delta Premium Economy, or Delta Premium Select, and then our main cabin, our award-winning main cabin product. So what we see is these are long itineraries, but the investments that we have made in the airport and the in-flight product are really enjoyed by customers.
Ben, anything you'd like to add that maybe I failed to ask you?
No, we're very excited about bringing this flight to the Salt Lake City community. We have made significant investments in the community. It's not just a nonstop service to Seoul and Lima, but it's the significant investments that we've made in the new airport, the new premium lounges and sky clubs. Salt Lake City is in Delta's DNA, and we're very excited about the future that we have in the city.
The flights still need foreign government approval, but Delta expects the nonstop flights to Peru to begin in early December. The Salt Lake Airport's business development manager, Nate Levin, tells me it's a great opportunity. Nate, what does something like this new destination being added by Delta to Peru, what does that mean for the airport?
Well, it's exciting news for us. This is the 4th continent that we will be connected to this year. Earlier this year, Delta added nonstop flights to Asia, which was our which is our only nonstop flight to Asia, and now we're going to South America. And it just goes to show what the new SLC airport has allowed us to do. In the former facility of the airport, we were unable to expand internationally. And so by opening up this brand new airport, it really has opened the door for us to expand and connect ourselves globally. We appreciate our partners at Delta for making that possible.
What do you think it says about the airport to international travelers?
That we're a growing international hub and that it's a place that should be on their list to come visit. We have a great experience at the airport. Going through the customs and clearing through customs is a seamless experience, and it's fast. I don't know if you've ever had to fly through some other U.S. airports coming in internationally, but it can be an extensive wait. Salt Lake City is a breeze compared to those airports, and so we hope that travelers will start considering using Salt Lake City for their international travel in and out.
What does this mean for the economic health of the airport?
We're in a growing market right now. That's not news. Utah's growing quickly, and so it's great for us. You know, we're a growing region, and this airport's really has been built to accommodate the growth of this market. And so, more flights into the airport is always a good thing, and being able to accommodate that growth, we're just so grateful that we can do that now.
Anything that you would really like to add about this? I mean, what difference does it really make?
The great thing about this flight is not only are we connecting nonstop to Peru, but because of Delta's joint venture partnership with Airlines, you can now seamlessly connect through their Lima hub to up to 30 destinations throughout South America. So much like the Seoul flight that opened up Asia for us earlier this year, this new flight to Lima really opens up South America. So when you think about this new flight, don't just think about Lima and Peru, which is a big part of it, but also the connectivity throughout all of South America. So it's a huge win for us. The flight is operating seasonally December through January, and it really is kind of a test on Delta's part to see if the flight does well. And if it does, if people use it, then we'll get more flights to Lima soon.
Now, what does this say about the airport and what's happening in the future? I mean, do you see future destinations like this one that Delta's offering?
Absolutely. Yeah, Delta is very bullish about expanding in Salt Lake City, and that is evident by these new international routes that have come. There's going to be more, and I would say there's going to be more from different airlines as well. Our market is getting the attention of airlines around the world. How fast it's growing, the Olympics are coming, all of these things that are putting Salt Lake City on the world stage. And so, yes, expect more from SLC.
Governor Cox has said that this new global connection to Utah will open new doors for business development, economic trade, tourism, and culture exchange for our state.